up as part of an initiative from the government where a decision was made to outsource effectively business advice for small and medium-sized enterprises. And it was decided that a consortium led by the company that I'm employed by called Grant Thornton would deliver that. The objective is based on the report that said that 6% of SMEs in this country produce 50% of the jobs growth. And so the idea was to throw as much as possible at those companies that have got real high growth potential and really help them grow. So I'm in the fantastic position of being a growth manager for Growth Accelerator, and my job is to find the companies that have got real potential. So what I'm looking for, there are three key things in terms of potential. One is ambition. So I'm looking for companies that really seriously want to grow. They're seriously wanting to double their business in 3 years. 20% year-on-year growth is fine, but doubling in 3 years is perfect. So the ambition, then the opportunities, because they've actually got a market, they've got the right products, they've got everything they need in order to go for. And then the third thing is the capacity. So they've got to have the suppliers in place, the team in place, and so forth. So if those three things are broadly right, then what we do is I take them on as one of my portfolio companies, and I've got to find 100 a year. So it's a challenging job, in terms of process, but a fantastic one in terms of getting companies involved. And then I line them up with a coach, having worked out exactly what their problems are, what the barriers to growth are, and then I line them up with a coach, such as Fumi, who will be speaking in a minute. And but there's an intensive 6-month period, maybe 4, 6, 8 month period, where the coach will guide the company through the barriers, getting through the barriers, whether it's about management, whether it's about leadership, whether it's about strategy, or it could be about sales and marketing, whatever it is. And at the same time, we also give access to leadership and management co-funded training. So if you can spend up to £4,000 a year on leadership and management training, and you get half of that back by the government if you're a participant in the scheme. We offer workshops on high growth issues, and you also you also join part of a very exciting high growth network of the alumni network of high growth companies. With that, I shall pass. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your presentation. And last but not least, Fumi, could you join us? Fumi's going to tell us about recession.
Hello, just to take over from Clinton. Is to take over from Clinton effectively. My role with Growth Accelerator is to act as a coach. So after Clinton has done his bit, it will be for me to sort of step in and help the business Clinton has identified the Growth Accelerator to help them grow in whatever areas that they need to grow. I'm here to really talk about the proven effects of what coaching can do. I know that the CEO of Google said that he had a business coach, and he found it effective. Having a coach, he found it effective, and that it has been good in that he can bounce ideas off his coach, and he gets to see the business as others see it, rather than the way he sees it. So one of the roles of a coach is to act as a sort of a sparring partner, to sort of help businesses identify where they can grow and where they can do things better. And this hopefully would be one of the roles that me or somebody else like me will be doing. Some research was carried out recently by ILM, and what they found is that people tend to look at coaching as something that's a remedial action, whereas in fact coaching should be something about developing a culture of high performance all the time. So that's why those that are going to be suitable for Growth Accelerator are going to be those that are really looking to grow very fast over the next 3 years. And some of the things that we'll be looking at as coaches will be, finance, as Clinton mentioned, will be leadership and management, because of course your human resource capacity is very important when it comes to growth or developing a business. We'll be looking at things like training and development as well. So if there's any training that's required by a business, we'll be looking to take that on in terms of leadership, in terms of management. There's a whole array of training that you can do, which will be part-funded by government. I'd just like to round up, in less than my 5 minutes, about my 5 minutes, by saying that there are certain things that recent research has shown that businesses need to grow very quickly in hard times. And those include things like managing finances very well, accessing new markets, developing your human resource capacity to its highest limit, and also being able to buy in and buy in the expertise you need to support you to grow your business, which is the role I hope that I'll be able to play with some of the businesses that might qualify for that. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you, Bumi. Well, this comes to the end of our networking session. Our next session is going to start downstairs in about 5 minutes or so.